Screen! Shot! Pressure! Watch Cassell!
I got it!
Hey, get it!
Ball.
Shot!
Oh!
Who's watching him?
Sam!
Come to me!
Come get him! Yo, watch him, get him!
Pick! Ball! Red! Pick! Hey, yo, Swift coming!
Let's go! Pick!
Rebound! Don't get picked! Pick coming! Hey, knock that down!
Get him on! Oh, you got it!
Guard Gary!
Go over it!
Shoot it!
Are you serious?
Come on, baby, put it back up! Set up!
Pick,
Man! Hey!
Cassell!
Watch that shooter! Out!
Don't wait for me.
Timeout! Get that. Screen coming! Ball! Get that. Pump it!
Oh, foul!
Oh! Shot up! Tip it in! Yep. Close.
Yo, who got ball? Shoot!
Out! Where's the pick? Ball!
Match up on
Set it
Kendall.
up!
Yep.
Who's got ball?
Pressure force, man. That's all you.
Hey.
Guard
Watch the
Sam.
screen.
Ball on that. Ball up.
Set me one.
Switch.
Screen coming.
Screen.
You got it out.
Corner.
Screen.
Set it up.
Don't let Tony shoot it. Switch.
Come on. Step out. Hey, I got you.
Ball. Hey.
Watch the pick. Red.
Come on, box him out, man.
Here we go, attack. Here we go. Get a good look. Good look. Good shot. Let's get a good shot. Ball up. Good ball. Right corner. Come here. Come back.
The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. No good from Del Negro. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Minnesota on top. They're up by 5. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so Payton will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Thomas. A fadeaway. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Here's Hudson. He kicks it to Smith. Passes it to Serbiak. Here's Hudson. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Michael Redd. Payton inside. He's covered by Hudson. Payton passes to Redd. Mason with it. And again, the Bucks miss.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And you don't really expect that level of passing from Smith, but he makes the right choice there.
Payton against Hudson. Fader on the way. Payton can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 7. Hudson the pass to Serbiak. Smith outside. Pass to Hudson. Here's Strickland. The dish to Hudson. Jackson in the corner. Trying his luck from deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. Payton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside.
Really love watching Payton dish it out like that. He's a true floor general who does an outstanding job of getting his teammates the clean looks.
And the Timberwolves call time here. A different look for Milwaukee. Chris Billis checked in, and it's Mason in for Thomas. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Payton. Minnesota with the rebound. Garnett's got 6 rebounds in the game. Serbiak passes to Garnett. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And just a great all-around scorer. Garnett has the defense a little anxious there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Payton outside. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Boy, that's a big-time shot from Payton, too. Willing to step up when he knows his team needs him to.
Brandon the pass to Serbiak.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's the pass to Smith. Goes up at the stripe. Another miss by Minnesota.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And, you know, Peyton enjoys toying with the defense, including finding ways to get them the foul.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And both free throws good for Peyton.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're up by 3. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Minnesota with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Gill the pass to Hudson. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mason, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Mason reaching his way to the rack and says hello to the rim.
Hudson the pass to Garnett. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Pass to Peyton. Here's Cassell. He's covered by Hudson. No one near Peyton as he lets it go. Minnesota with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Hudson dishes to Garnett. It's good!
Clutch bucket from Kevin Garnett. He wants the ball in these big-time situations.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down by 5. 44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. .44 seconds left in the fourth.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, got to play without foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
And an intentional foul right there. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Garnett. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 6. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
It's the first. That puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Peyton passes to Mason. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're up by 4. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Timeout called the Bucks. They're trailing by 6. 27 seconds left in the game. Here is Mason to the middle. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
And there's cool. And then there's ice cold. Peyton playing with ice in his veins right now.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the seconds. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. And so it's Milwaukee with it.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Here's Cassell. That one wide left. And now we've got the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mason for 3. Gill with the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Yeah, Kendall Gill's athleticism and versatility, really solid. A guy who can play a lot of positions, and I think he's an outstanding scorer.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-it.
Here's Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
He's a difference maker. Iverson with all the shots in his arsenal and ready to deliver.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Both teams will make substitutions. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was talking about with his team. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Okay, David, thanks. Iverson against Davis. Just 5 to shoot. That doesn't go either for Davis.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Thomas is screen on Davis. Iverson passes to Thomas. And stolen by Augustus. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game and give the bonus rule ahead of the line for 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Nothing free about free throws. You earn your way to the line, and give credit to these guys for being aggressive offensively.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Now here's Iverson. Down low. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. The professor's checked in for Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Here's Davis. 1:10 left to play here in the 4th. The pass to Murray. Here's the professor. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up. Everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
There's a minute left to play in the final quarter. Snow, the pass to Iverson. And it's Thomas at the elbow. Pass to Snow. Thomas is screen on Davis. Shot clock at 5.
And kids, this is textbook in regards to how you run screen and roll. Iverson serving it up on the platter right there.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Now here's Davis. Thomas grabs the rebound. And he commits the intentional foul.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They trail by 7. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Wagner. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. To the right side. Boozer kicks to Wagner. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Wagner.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
The Cavaliers, Jermaine Jones, Darius Miles, Bimbo Coles.
17 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul. 14 foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Boozer kicks to Davis. There's the three. That shot off. So the 76ers win it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team.
Yo, Jay Cassell.
Hey, I got your
And
hand.
one.
Shot. Right here.
Woo!
Step out.
Take that.
Who's got Gary?
Pick.
Try
that.
Ball.
Step out.
Timeout.
Ball.
Let's do it. Let's go. Bring it in.
Oh, that's wet.
That's nice.
Corner,
Yeah,
Phil.
nice screen, I got you. Here we go. Get it going. Ball.
Hey, coach.
Pick coach.
Pick coach.
Get this board, fellas. Get this board. Hey, close again.
Good board.
Shot.
Hey, D up on Iverson.
Oh, quit.
Get in.
Yo, who got Iverson?
Pick him.
Oh, yeah.
Pick.
Ball.
Shot.
Hit me, I'm open.
Shot.
Pick, switch. Shut up.
Watch that shooter.
You don't want
Good finish, man.
Timeout.
Watch it.
Foul.
Oh, come on, bust that, baby.
Tyrone. Woo! On the way. And one.
Proud of that one.
Get through.
Crash that boards, man. Crash it.
Yo.
Don't get me.
Give me that basket.
Tyrone.
Right here.
The ball.
Go over it.
That's right.
Pop it, baby.
Hey.
Poke loose. And now Philadelphia on the break. And he comes up with the deuce. Iverson's got 6 points.
You've got to be careful with the ball when Iverson is around. He's got a real knack for picking pockets.
Payton surveying the floor. Cassell kicks to Mason. Payton against Iverson. Pass to Mason. Shot clock at 3. Off target from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Payton against Iverson. Passes it to Snow. Iverson outside. Driving inside. Over Payton. That one off the back iron and out.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And it's sent back from Dallenberg. Now the 76ers on the break. Thomas is running. Here's Iverson. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet. Iverson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
And the Bucks with some changes. Chris Billis checked in, and Thomas subbed in for Mason. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Philadelphia. McKee comes in for Snow. Pass to Mason. Over Van Horn. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Mason's got his first basket of the night.
And Mason has proven he has a mid-range jump shot, one that the defense got to respect.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Dallenberg with a screen on Mason. Here's Van Horn. They get it again. Here's Dallenberg. The fadeaway J off the mark. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Outside, Rodman. 1:49 left to play here in the third. Iverson against Payton. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, Iverson so stubborn and competitive offensively, forcing that shot through even while taking the foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Bogues comes in for Gary Payton. And it's tied up with that one. A big change to the playoff format, Greg. The first round is up to best of 7. It was best of 5.
Yeah, and no one is complaining about more playoff games. The intensity is incredible, but it'll be interesting to see if we have less upsets.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And both free throws good for Thomas. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now McKee. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Iverson. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
A volume shooter, Iverson stays aggressive on offense, whether he's hot or cold. And right now, he's on fire.
It's stolen by Rodman. For the lead. Iverson, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws. And the Croatian swingman Kukoc, a valuable, multifaceted player who can do a little bit of everything.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
46 seconds left in the third. Outside Williams. The kick out to Hill. Stolen by Thomas. Now the pass to Red. Puts it up from 15. Salmons grabs the miss. The 76ers trail. "17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 4 on the shot clock. Williams for 3. The 76ers with another miss. And Thomas has it in the corner. Milwaukee, no good that time either. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bucks lead by 1. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Bucks shooting 41% for the game. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Smart, tough, unselfish. Excellent find by Gary Payton.
Here's Snow. Pass to Salmons. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Payton outside. Passes it to Cassell. Johnson the screen. Leaner from distance. Cassell no good.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot.
Offensive rebound. Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
And, you know, this is what Hill is out there to do, a rugged rebounder who understands his role.
Milwaukee in the lead. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Red. And there's the pass to Cassell. Off target with his 3. And so he'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Kicks to Salmons. Hill sets the screen for Salmons. For 3, McKee. They get it back. Hill. It counts. And the foul.
Basket's good.
That one on Kukoc.
And they have scraped and clawed to get back into this thing, just chipping away little by little and finally now taking the lead.
Mason, he checked in for Milwaukee. And that one misses.
And Hill doing layman's work there on the boards. Great at playing to his strengths and also a solid defender.
Here's Payton. Lays it up off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 1.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Cassell against Snow. Top of the key. Cassell, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Iverson against Red. Here's Van Horn. The three-pointer, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Every time I have a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Mason, he checked in for Peyton. Thomas checked in for the 76ers. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, George Karl just going over the game plan with his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. A nice shot by Van Horn.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're trailing by 3. 1:52 left in the fourth. Michael Redd on the wing. Iverson covering. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Cassell the pass to Redd. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Cassell's got 4 assists in the game.
Trusting a talented shooter like Redd with the big shot, they clearly made the right choice.
Here's Iverson going inside. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
He's a difference maker. Iverson with all the shots in his arsenal and ready to deliver.
Here's Cassell. No good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Iverson against Johnson. And that one's good, Iverson. And now a 4-point 76ers lead. The Bucks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Cassell against Snow. Here's Cassell. And Dallenberg pulls it down.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And that's an intentional foul. Milwaukee making a switch. Peyton's checked in.
Second team.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Iverson up top, guarded by Mason. And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
Boy, I love the heart Iverson plays with. Really special how he competes and never gives in. He's nicknamed the answer because he takes pride in proving doubters wrong.
Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Cassell kicks to Mason. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 7. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Peyton from outside. And the Bucks miss again. It's Thomas on the wing. Rodman passes to Thomas. Now, here's Salmons. So, Philadelphia wins it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Thank you for... Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the San Antonio Spurs here at AT&T Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And a slow start out of the gate for a few teams. We thought, Greg, we're going to be title contenders.
Yeah, and sometimes when you're talented, you play down to your competition. This might just be a wake-up call. I think ultimately these clubs, though, will be fine.
Garnett with a screen on Jackson. Gill kicks to Hudson. Got a piece of it. Now here's Parker on the pass to Jackson. Parker surveying the floor. Passes to Robinson. Pass to Duncan. Clock is at 3. Over Garnett. They get the rebound. Yep, that one goes in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Hudson. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Now Jackson. Parker outside. The shot comes out. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Hudson kicks to Garnett. Three-pointer. Rebound San Antonio. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
Parker against Hudson. And that one's good. Parker.
And able to get it done once again in close. Just one. One of the ultimate finishers at the rim.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Serbiak passes to Nestarovic. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Jackson finds Robinson. Here's Parker. Pass to Duncan. Clock at 6. Garnett grabs the board. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Serbiak. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. 2 elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Del Negro against Ginobili. Chalk up 2 there.
And the touch from Ginobili. So clever and confident on the interior.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Here's Brandon. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. The pass to Del Negro. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brandon. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Ginobili dishes to Smith. Rebound by Smith.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Brandon. Jackson with the screen. Brandon, the pass to Jackson. And it goes down 2 points.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
51 seconds left to play here in the first. Rose a screen on Trent. Here's Willis. Takes it off the glass.
With the rock inside, hey, Willis has one thing on his mind. Let's go to work.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
Here's Brandon. Pass to Trent. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Smith feeling it out a bit. Here's Willis. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Jackson down low, defended by Kerr. And the basket by Jackson.
Boy, I love how Brandon sets the table for his guys. Really the quintessential point guard. Gets the ball to his open teammate.
Tie game in San Antonio. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Here's San Antonio. Pass to Bowen. Now here's Rose. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Garnett with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Boston. Here's Strickland. Pass to Zerbiak. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The NBA draft is in the summer, but Greg, we already know who the first overall pick is going to be. A kid named LeBron James.
Yeah, we've known that for a couple of years now. He's been on every magazine cover. LeBron's a special player, almost magic-like when it comes to passing with size.
Robinson's checked in for Rose. Here's Strickland. 6 to shoot. Garnett against Duncan. And Garnett misses. So it's the Spurs now. Jackson looking it over. Bowen the pass to Parker. Here's Bowen. Launches a 3. Rebound by Smith. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Garnett outside. Rakocevic. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's Bowen. To the left wing. Parker kicks to Duncan. Here's Bowen. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Out to Parker. Pass to Jackson. Duncan with the screen for Jackson. Here's Bowen. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Duncan. And finally they hit one. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Solid job positioning and really good intensity and focus from Duncan that time to get to that second shot opportunity.
Minnesota calls timeout. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Smith dishes to Garnett. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. Smith checked in for the Spurs. Kerr comes in for Parker. Here's Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. There's a screen by Willis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
A leader in the locker room, Smith, somebody the younger guys can look up to.
So he gets them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Kerr against Hudson. Nesterovic passes to Garnett. And he banks in the layup. Garnett's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That high release point for Garnett really helps him. Feels like nobody can block his shot inside.
Ginobili kicks to Willis. There's a minute 34 left in the second quarter. And there's the pass to Duncan. Over Garnett. You can't get that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Garnett, the screen. Hudson dishes to Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
You know, KG's an insanely long player, and that length allows him to bait defenders into contact and to finish through it.
And he's got his first chance in the line here.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Rose, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Really hard not to respect the tremendous impact Garnett has on both ends of the floor. He plays with tremendous intensity in all situations and never gives you less than 100% effort.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Gill. He had 10 points in the win against Boston. And Garnett, that's good. Garnett's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, he plays with so much physicality. Garnett accustomed to finishing through contact.
Ginobili kicks to Smith. Willis with a screen on Gill. Smith the pass to Willis. Looking to end the run, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I love the physicality from Willis, going up with a lot of power and taking the shot while being fouled.
Jackson, he's checked in for Minnesota. Gary Trent comes in for Kevin Garnett. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And here's Smith. There's the dish to Rhodes. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. The alley-oop. Out of hand on it. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Timberwolves lead by 2. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Look at Kevin Garnett. What a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kevin Garnett.
And Parker just put so much pressure on your defense with his speed, and he's made a living out of doing that.
He's off on the second. The Timberwolves shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Passes to Hudson. Pass to Zerbiak. Puts up a 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Pass to Parker. To the paint. Picked off in midair. Here's Hudson. The feed to Garnett. Excellent D that time from Robinson. San Antonio trailing here. Outside Jackson with the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now the pass to Gill. Here's Garnett. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
And the shot goes in.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Minnesota calls timeout. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Del Negro's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Hudson. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to Del Negro. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 6 on the shot clock, and he gets it to go. 11 points for Kevin Garnett.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Del Negro drills the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And Del Negro, a floor spacer. He's out there to stroke it from deep. And, boy, he does it well.
Outside Jackson. Duncan with the screen for Jackson. Fires it up. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Nesterovic passes to Zerbiak. Here's Hudson. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Parker. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Parker's got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
And how about Parker there? Incredible job with the handle and the footwork to get that one.
Here's Hudson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And they get it back. Pass to Zerbiak. Fires from deep. It's deflected. Jackson against Del Negro. Another shot. Garnett with the block.
Big block that time by Garnett, using every inch of that frame to get the block.
Parker against Del Negro. They set the pick. Inside, Parker with the steal. Driving to the basket.
You gotta love the intensity on that attack by Parker to draw the foul. He is a beast off the bounce.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Tony Parker drops them both. 1:36 left to play in the third. Screen by Smith. Pass to Strickland. He tries for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Strickland's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Parker outside. Releases. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Timberwolves have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Brandon. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. There's the pass to Strickland. Shot clock at 6. And there's the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Rose sets the screen for Smith. And the rejection by Smith. To the wing on the left. Brandon, the pass to Strickland. Here's Brandon. Covered by Parker. Goes up to the stripe. Smith outside. Trent, a screen on Rose. Smith. No good off the back of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Parker's shot is off.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
3/4 of play in a close game here. Timberwolves ahead, up 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Passes it to Gill. He kicks to Smith. Gill against Ginobili. Here's Gill. Misses in close. Now here's Ginobili. Outside Jackson. Pass to Duncan. Over Smith. And the rejection by Smith. Count it. Minnesota in the lead. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And the basket by Zerbiak. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Boy, I've liked the defensive persistence, hounding the opposition and forcing mistakes. As a result, coming up with steals, too.
Bucket is good.
Look at how comfortable Duncan is inside the paint. He knows those close-range angles like no other. He's special in that regard.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets in.
is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Minnesota's coach had some words for his team. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game.
Thanks, David.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Pass to Bowen. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Robinson down low. Nesterovic is there. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. The Spurs making a switch here. Parker's checked in. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Strickland. And the pass to Serbiak. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Serbiak's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Nesterovic passes to Strickland. 1:53 left in the game. Garnett with a screen on Parker. 5 on the clock. He takes it in. Garnett with the block. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Strickland. Garnett with a screen on Parker. Garnett, right side. Parker with the steal. Outside Jackson to the inside. Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
Well, we know Tim Duncan is a big-time player, and he knows exactly how to... come through in the clutch.
And the Timberwolves call time. They lead by 4. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for the Spurs. 1:14 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Hudson. Out to Smith. 6 on the shot clock, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
Clutch bucket from Kevin Garnett. He wants the ball in these big-time situations.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. 56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Jackson, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Substitution for Minnesota.
56 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Garnett with the block. Here's Hudson. And he commits the intentional foul.
Tony Parker. First personal foul. First team foul.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. This is it to Del Negro. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 6. No good from Ginobili.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Kevin Garnett taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're down by 8. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Substitution on the court.
23 seconds left in the fourth. Kerr. Out to Smith. Pass to Ginobili. Here's Kerr for 3. Kerr with another miss. Now Garnett. Pass to Strickland. Throws it up high. And so the Timberwolves take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you.
Hey, Diab on Gasol.
Who got
Hey,
punch?
watch that.
Don't forget the car.
Teamwork.
Going up.
Good. Hold good.
Not here.
Pressure force.
Watch outside. Don't let him shoot that.
Screen.
Switch. Help on Miller.
Kick it out.
Don't let Kendall shoot.
Help. Shooting scam.
And one.
I'm keeping that going.
Hey, box out. Get through there.
Shot.
Pick.
Shot. Corner, Phil.
Nice screen, I got
Step
you.
back.
Here we go.
I'll take it. Screen coming. Get it.
Hey, Vinny.
Come on, who's man?
Kick it out.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Fellas, from the get-go.
Step out. Go
Pick
coming. Whose man is that?
Pressure force.
I'm open right here.
Shot.
Hey, pick up
Watch the
left.
screen.
Get on Garnett.
Yo, look at me.
Yo, kick it out. Go.
Watch that shooter.
Oh, you better shoot that.
Get outside.
Watch it. Help.
Shooting
Here we go.
I got your help outside. Coming. Diab on Screen. You got him.
Give me that.
You got it out.
Oh, hit
Oh,
that.
knock that in.
Oh, foul.
Good.
No.
Kendo. Hey, Kendo. Hit it.
Shot.
Win.
Yo, right here.
Oh.
Get down.
Yo, set it up.
Hey, kick it out.
Pick coming. Help.
Shooting
Here we go.
Out.
Shot up.
You got him.
Rebound.
Oh, get in.
Across. You got double. Back
Pick.
cross.
Check the clutch.
Let's do it.
Hey, watch him.
Pick.
Yeah, way to go, baby. Get to him.
Left. Pick up left. Give me that.
Miller.
Shut up. Stay there. Don't get picked.
Corner, Phil.
Nice screen, I got you.
Here we go.
Shut up. Watch Miller. Get on it. Who got him?
Yep. Close.
Timeout. Pressure force, man.
Serbiak passes to Jackson. He kicks to Hudson. Back to Jackson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Hudson. It's Gasol missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Serbiak. In the corner, Smith with it. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Garnett. No good on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Williams with the ball. Patty outside. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. And the three off target.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Garnett with a screen on Williams. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's slammed in by Garnett. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Some changes for Minnesota. Nesterovic is checked in, and it's Gill in for Joe Smith. Miller with a wide open look. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Nesterovic. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
First team foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 5. 29 seconds left in the game. .29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
It's the first. That gives them a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, and Serbiak loves shooting the ball. All he needs is a little daylight, and he is ready to fire.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Williams. Misses off the right iron. And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Battier for 3. That shot missing.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
And so the Timberwolves take the win.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Iverson with the ball. On the wing, Rodman. Iverson outside. Charity stripe shot. Coleman. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And kids, this is textbook in regards to how you run screen and roll. Iverson serving it up on the platter right there.
Passes to Isley. Here's Sprewell. And the shot goes down. Sprewell's got 10 points in the quarter.
Sprewell oozing with confidence, always looking to pull the trigger. Feels like nobody can guard it.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Iverson. And that one, good. Iverson's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Here's Isley. Pass to Weatherspoon. Here's Houston. 5 to shoot. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Iverson outside. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Hill. Over Thomas. Hill, no good.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Out left to the wing. Thomas, a screen on Iverson. And it's off from three-point range. A basket here would push their lead to double digits.
Yeah, looking in control at this point.
So Philadelphia wins it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Timberwolves.
The way they've overwhelmed the defense by drawing a ton of fouls. And more importantly than drawing the fouls, they've been converting at the free throw.
Also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
The Timberwolves making a change here. Nesterovic is checked in.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
And there's the feed to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Hey, it's just good sound basketball when you've got a consistent scorer like O'Neal. Get him the rock. He knows what to do when he catches it.
Hard away against Hudson. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Over Hardaway. Nesterovic.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Now, here is Miller. To the middle. It's stolen by Garnett. From outside the arc. The Pacers pull it in.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within two.
And O'Neal is simply a beast. Jermaine O'Neal, a long, athletic big guy with a nice shooting touch from mid-range.
The Pacers making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to one. The Pacers making a switch here. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Timberwolves. And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. Timeout called the Pacers.
Start it.
They're behind by 2. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Some changes for Minnesota. Nesterovic is checked in, and it's Joe Smith and for Gary Trent. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that break, I listened in on Isaiah Thomas's huddle. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And the Timberwolves call time here. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Hudson. Pass to Del Negro. Kicks to Hudson. Over Strickland. Oh, off target. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. From Target Center. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Pass to Miller. Now, here is O'Neal, covered by Smith. To take the lead. The putback, it's good on the putback. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Here's Strickland. He's covered by Gill. Shot's good by Strickland.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
And one action in this one. We're about 1 minute into overtime. Serbiak passes to Hudson. And here is Serbiak. 6 to shoot. For the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. O'Neal's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Down low. And Miller with the basket on the assist by O'Neal.
Timeout, timeout. Start it.